secondary coil of a transformer. We are using two primary coil L1 and L2 of a transformer. Variable capacitor C1 is connected in a parallel manner with a inductor L1. Here we are using NPN transistor to control the feedback mechanism. Feedback mechanism is useful to make continuous generation of ultrasonic waves by this piezoelectric oscillator. Here we are using also high tension battery. Now if we see the working, as we switched on the high tension battery, inductor L1 current is passing through inductor L1. It is the property of an inductor that whenever current is passing through the inductor, it will generate magnetic field around the inductor. Here we had connected variable capacitor C1 in a parallel manner. This is forming L1 C1 parallel circuit. This is also called L1 C1 tank circuit, and this is also called L1 C1 resonance circuit, because this circuit L1 C1 circuit is able to generate resonant frequency having the value of 1/2 pi root LC. Now what happens? Electromotive force is generated within a primary coil L1, and EMF is generated. Value of a EMF is minus n d phi by dt. N1 is known as number of turns of a primary coil. So conducting plates, we are able to generate electromotive force, and these two conducting plates are already in a contact of a quartz. So input of a quartz crystal is an electromotive force, and due to this electromotive force, according to the value of a electromotive force, this quartz crystal undergoes contractions and expansions. In other words, this quartz crystal will start to make vibrations in accordance with applied electromotive force. There is a natural frequency of a quartz crystal. Quartz crystal frequency can be given by P upon 2L root E upon rho. L means length of a crystal, rho means density of the quartz. Young modulus is also available in a formula for the natural frequency or a fundamental frequency of a quartz. Here we are using variable capacitor C1. We are able to change the value of a capacitance in a such way that value of a L1 C1 resonant circuit, it will give exact value of a natural frequency of a quartz that we are using between the plate 1 and plate 2. Then resonance will be takes place, and at a time of resonance, value of a natural frequency of a quartz, that will be value of a applied electromagnetic field value, that is the value of a L1 C1 parallel circuit. So during the resonance circuit, this quartz crystal will start to make maximum vibrations, and this maximum vibration is able to generate ultrasonic waves. That is the frequency, that is starting frequency is from 20 kilohertz. So there are two basic techniques for the generation of ultrasonic waves: magnetostriction oscillator and piezoelectric oscillator. For the detection, there are lots of techniques: Kunz techniques, thermal detection techniques. We are able to generate acoustic grating with the help of ultrasonic waves. In an acoustic grating, we can say that it is used to find out the wavelength of a ultrasonic waves. So there are lots of detection techniques, there are lots of generation techniques, and these ultrasonic waves are found to maximum use in a field of technologies like radar and sonar. So during this session, I had discussed only generation of ultrasonic waves. Here, this generation is useful to find out the applications of a ultrasonic waves. So these two techniques that I had discussed. Okay, thank you.
Sandhan, All Gujarat Integrated Classroom.
સેટેલાઇટના માધ્યમથી જોડતી કડી એટલે સંધાન.